Welcome back to Broken Big Boy Toys. Today we have with us Caitlin. She's going to help us out today because we have a product review. And this is a Delkevic Exhaust slip-on. So Caitlin's going to take it out for us. How heavy is it, Caitlin?
It's not very heavy.
Okay, you want to take it out of the bag? This one is a oval carbon fiber slip-on, and as you can see, really nice carbon fiber work on it. And this company is out of the UK. This would definitely be comparable to a like a Two Brothers or a Yoshimura or whatever. I'd say it's probably on a little bit more of a high-end side than even a Two Brothers, looking at the work and the welds and all that kind of stuff. So I believe this retails for $239, but we're going to give you a link on the site so that you guys can order directly from the manufacturer.
Right, here's the dyno sheets for the two exhausts, the one that we have on my bike now and the other one. This is the new pipe. This is the pipe that we have on the bike now that came with it. Making a little bit more power, but you'll never even feel it because they're making 92 and 92. So there's the dyno sheets. Here's our new exhaust. Now we're gonna put it on.
And wait, before you get rid of the box, right here it says there's a silence baffler retaining plug bolt,
which goes right here inside of there.
So you don't want to lose that before you put it on. It's kind of an important thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace the crashed one that's on the Thundercat 600 build.
We're going to replace our exhaust hanger too, since that's all damaged.
And as you can see, nice size. As you can see, Caitlin's nicely proportioned, small little person there, so it fits perfect in her small little hands. And she's happy to help out whenever she can on the videos. Okay, so this is Project Thundercat, and as you can see, the exhaust did take a hit, and actually it held up really well. Just that it scratched up a little bit here, and really, if it didn't break that, this exhaust really took a nice shot, didn't really get any damage, barely had any damage to the carbon fiber. And this is their different series. This series is more of an open canister in the back. We decided to go with a smaller one, just so it looks more like a Japanese bike than this. This is more like a very wide open exhaust, but the main part of the exhaust didn't get damaged at all, so we're pretty lucky we can just change the canister itself. But again, that's their other design, and like I said, we like the exhaust that much that we went and got a second one. Bike's very cold. Do is I'm going to start to pull the exhaust. This is a 5 Allen, and I believe this one is a 14, and I may need a wrench on the other side to get that. So I'm going to start to pull this. Let me just get something for that. Okay, I'm just going to slide that out of our way for a minute. And I'm going to just take off the other bolt, and this slip-on should basically come off. Now, I didn't put this one on. I'm not sure exactly how this bracket's supposed to go. I don't know if I have to loosen down the bolt down there and kind of twist the pipe a little bit, but usually you don't have it front and back. But until I get there myself, I don't know why they did that. So, there we go. So now we're just going to twist this out. And that's the original pipe out. And like I said, really wasn't in bad condition other than really where it got hit here. And if you could have replaced these, probably could have bent this back out. But again, new one's better than an old one. The old exhaust was their round with a megaphone kind of outside exhaust chamber. This one is actually an oval, more of a closed one. This is more common to a Two Brothers style oval or Yoshimura. These megaphones have become kind of popular. I particularly like the ovals a little bit more. We just got this test fitted, and we can move all the part because I loosened up down there too, because I wasn't really crazy with how they had it seated. So I'm going to kind of put it like that, and then we'll just start to snug it in and see how it looks. There's a little bit of a paper cover over this just so it protects the chrome. I just have this bolt sitting here, so it'll look like that when we're done. So I'm going to pull that off, and I'll start to get this where it is, and I got to put that piece back. That's fairly straight. If I get it any more, I think I'm going to end up hitting the caliper, which I don't want to do, because we're using the stock exhaust extension, so I think that's where I want it to be. And again, I just have this sitting on here roughly. More of that tilt. Okay, so I've done this as straight as I can, lined up to the back of the pipe, just so it'll have a nice look to it, that the strap is pretty even straight down the pipe. It looks pretty straight. Like I said back here, the Delkevic is a little bit angled. I can't get it much straighter than that, but I think we'll be alright. What I'm going to do is tighten these other ones up. So we got to tighten the bolt that's in there that holds that part of the exhaust. Hang on a minute. Go ahead. And it tight?
Yep.
Alright, and then the last part we got to do is just tighten this one up. And I'm trying to get this where I kind of like the way it looks. I don't want it hitting anybody. So I'm going to go underneath. Seems like that's pretty tight.
Last thing we need to do is put in that little retaining bolt, and then we're
Yep. I'm just going to tighten up the side here. I only had it loose on there for now. Before, okay, push it down, Greg. is to make sure that while we were hitting suspension, that bolt wasn't hitting the caliper. It was real close before. I moved it on a little bit more on an angle, and now it's not hitting. I mean, I could have pulled it back a hair, but I think I like it kind of where it is. I mean, I might be able to pull it back a hair, but I think I'm okay where it is, because if you hit it up and down now, we've got total clearance against that bolt, which is more important to me than the angle being a hair more straight. I think I tightened it already, but you can tighten it.
Being I have it on loosening, we're not going to loosen.
Yeah, it's tight.
Yep.
That one down there's tight?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's see how she sounds.
Choke.
Choke.
I actually think it sounds a little louder.
I actually like the way it sounds a little better myself. Much different. Mike's not warm, don't do that. I think it sounds pretty good. Kind of like it. It's a little bit on an angle, but I don't think there's much more I can do about it. Sitting up and down, I mean, it's not that much off of being perfectly straight. And as you can see, me going anymore, and I think we were going to hit that. That's about as best I can get. I don't even think I can go anymore. Or you don't want, I mean, obviously it's not a motocross bike, but you don't want it to be hitting like that. So I think it looks okay. Okay, so I put a couple washers on the back here just to pull it away from that, because as he comes up and down, it's as close as we can clear that without it hitting. You got like a 1/16 of an inch. Again, it's a little bit, I mean, it should be straight up and down, but on this bike I can't get it to do it. Because when I twist the other pipe, it either puts it too high or too low. That's a happy medium. I think it looks pretty good. I'm okay with it. I didn't like the way the pipe was sitting with it on an angle, so we went and we put a spacer on it and fixed it. So this is an update to the video. So we took the original video down and we did it. So what we did is we actually put a spacer here to get the pipe away from the bike, and now I could get it perfectly straight where it needed to be. Lays all down perfect. Everything's where it is. Now, Two Brothers gave you a spacer for the ZX or the EX50, the Ninja 250. They gave us a spacer, so that's what made me think I might need a spacer here. And again, that's perfectly straight now. That's the way it should be. Perfect. That pipe looks awesome.
Now another thing is, this pipe right here comes with the canister. We just got the slip-on because this already was here. So the only thing that this bike doesn't have is headers, but this is not stock. This is stainless steel. So that's something that comes with the pipe that we have linked in the description. That's something to note.
And the price on this was $218 from the manufacturer, cheaper than you can get it on eBay or any of that stuff. We went through the manufacturer. They're really easy to deal with, so that's what we did. But I just wanted to update the video because I just didn't want people to think I left it all wonky like that. So it looks great, it sounds great, I really like it. So it just looks so much better on the motorcycle, sitting in the right direction like it was supposed to be. Okay, so like I was saying, it's pretty straight. I mean, it's could be maybe 1/4 inch twisted more straight, so that the name of the pipe was straight up and down. That's probably how it should be, but it looks pretty good. I like it. I like the sound of it. Again, I'll start the bike. It's not obnoxious. Now as the pipe breaks in, obviously the inner fibers will come out a little bit and it'll be a little louder. She's definitely not a quiet bike. It looks pretty nice. And I think, again, the product's a really nice product. I think that's probably why they had a round one on it before, just because you couldn't kind of get that right angle on it. But it looks nice. I like it better with that tip on it. And again, on the bottom, I'm going to leave a link to the company. And I'll put a link actually so that you'll have that exact exhaust on it. And I think you guys should give these guys a look-see when you're looking to buy pipes. Again, a slip-on being $218 to $260 something is a rather reasonable expense. Most slip-ons run between $370 and $500, so really nice pipe for the money.
Now for that pipe, it's $269 carbon fiber and just a straight up chrome pipe. This one's $239 for the carbon fiber and the straight chrome one. Go with either or, style of your bike or not. Carbon fiber looks the best with this silver and black paint scheme, and carbon fibers stays nice and cool.
So as usual, thanks for joining in on Broken Big Boy Toys. Hope you enjoyed this one. As usual, give a big thumbs up, hit that bell so that you get our upcoming videos. We're going to be doing a seat cover, a Sergeant seat cover on this bike next, because of the light scuff over here. It's going to have carbon fiber top with a silver stripe through it, so that'll be an upcoming video, so watch for that one. And then obviously we're going to be doing the fairings on the bike and painting that tank.